The LS special. Woo!
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. 30 seconds until minions spawn. Minions have spawned.
Okay, you just hand leveled. I can tell it. I can literally feel you hand leveling. Watch. Watch him. Watch him. Watch him. Watch him. Watch him. I'm gonna be hard on you. He paid for a coach, dude. Watch. Ready? Watch him. Okay, let me find the button here and click, click. Okay, we're good. Like, control. Hold control. Press, I assume you're taking W. Second. You didn't even level yet. The fuck is this? Oh, there it is. There's the W. I hope that you know to press control and level up your abilities. It is very important. It is particularly important in the level 2 all-in department. All that shit that I do often with my champions. Make sure that you're not like manually clicking everything, because that will ruin your gameplay in a lot of cases. Okay. You need to stop extending these trades if you don't have minions to block skill shots, okay? Or you're gonna get yourself in trouble. If you hit a stun, you have to know the difference between a stun you can follow up and a stun that you cannot. Right there would be an example of when you cannot follow up, because Zoe's gonna often respawn with the sleep bubble, and then you're gonna take a lot of damage. I would flash on her head there. It's fucking ridiculous. Once she takes that tower shot, you can legitimately just flash combo here and you'll kill her. Flash combo, ignite, everything. She's dead there. Just get in their face for that. Also, I have no idea why you're running the way that you're running. The game takes place here, in this lane. Don't start running around the map. The game revolves around minions. Instead of running away like this, how about... Hold on. So you have your stun up. I don't know why you would ever use your stun on a minion when she's pathing at you like this. You need to stun her, W, and then get ready to juke is what I would tell you. Wave's pushing in, so you would walk up, Q, W, and then just back away, preparing to wiggle. Honestly, what I would do is I'd back away like this, preparing to wiggle up or down, depending, because it's easier to dodge skill shots if it's parallel, right? Like if you're even with your opponent. So like here, you want to go this way because it's the safety of your tower. So what you do is you go like this after you hit the stun, so that when she shoots skill shots, your movement is up or down. Right? That's easy to dodge. Anytime you're dealing with skill shots, you always want to go parallel. So here, if she's going to throw a skill shot this way, you move up or down. All you're doing by running away is you're not committing. It's like playing Dark Souls or something. The first time you play Dark Souls, well, I'm thinking the more recent Dark Souls. First time you play Dark Souls, you'll try to juke all random directions, and you'll just get fucking shit on by Dark Souls. Until you realize that a lot of Dark Souls is running at the threat. Right? It's like running and rolling at the threat, as opposed to running away, running to the sides, League's a little different than Dark Souls, obviously, but when you're facing a skill shot champion, a lot of the game is, okay, I'm in the guy's range, he's over minions, he's gonna try to skill shot me, so start backing up, anticipating that, and just wiggling dependent on where he's facing. So you running away like this is just getting you in trouble. You're not trying to dodge anything. You're going to get hit with the way that you're running. So your jungler pushes the guy to bottom. You push in, you back. You've got good farm. That's actually very good for your level. Your farm's pretty good, I think. Stop running sideways. Just stay, like, you got to get this habit. You need to act like you're gonna dodge a skill shot. You can't just let these skill shots threaten you all the way to the corner of the map. That's noob shit. Stay in your lane. If they act like they're gonna skill shot you, trade and then wiggle to the left or right. And you need to learn how to dodge them. I don't give a shit if you feed half the time. You need to learn how to dodge them. Easy kill. That's the LS in practice right there. Easy money. I hate this ignite. I hate everything about it. You just gotta kill with your ult. You're focused on pushing the wave. You're not focused on trying to get another kill. Push the wave, take the lead that you just got, and do something with it. You can't, you're Annie. You're not, this isn't Earth mode. You just use your ult to kill somebody. If you had saved your ult when you killed the Kayn, which is possible maybe you could be looking for this, but no. It doesn't make any sense. This game works in waves, just like the minions do. Good. I like your follow-up on the Jhin ult. That's good. Now push, and then back. Okay, here we get caught by Kayn. A lot of this is your positioning and the way that you go about clearing the wave. As soon as Kayn shows up, you go for that Q. That's not what you want to do here. What you wanted to do... Oh, actually, you were probably fine. If you just W'd him, instead of letting him get into position, you would have been okay. So you needed to max range W and just walk away. And then you probably could have gotten out. He's got, like, Mobies. Oh, yeah, you just did too much shit there. You just walk away, get your stun ready, stun him, and back up. It's okay. You would have been fine. Mechanically, you fucked up there. I hate your ult because you walk down to bottom. Personally, I'm about just shoving my wave at this point. Your team's already dead. So I'd rather you just push, but since we're down here... That's just mechanical error. I mean, I think it's fine to go for the kills sometimes, but this is a situation where I would say stay mid, push, get big, and don't try to make fancy plays. This is, I consider, a fancy play. You're gonna follow the Zoe, aren't you? Good, you didn't. Mid's pushed. Pushing back to you. Zoe's running around again. This dude's not even farming, so just push the wave in. Now you need to cut him off. You know that he roamed to bottom. You know that he roamed to bottom. You're now level 10 because he's not farming, right? He's running around the map like a chicken with his head cut off. You need to go and zone. You have ult and you have ignite. Go and find him. Do not let him get back to this tower. That's why I don't like people roaming. Is because the Zoe's now super behind. She's 2 levels behind her lane. She is gimped. I don't care about kills. Kills mean very little. She has 45 farm. The kid's a noob. Go and zone him. He doesn't get to walk back in the tower. Once the wave is crashed, the wave will do damage for you. Find your opponent as they're rotating back. Watch. You see how free it is? Look at this. This is what happens when you roam around the map like an idiot. You fall super far behind. You didn't even zone him off. He just walked mid and inted. So Kane's being annoying as shit. He's super fed. And your goal is, again, yep, get the tower down. That's what we do. That's what we're focused on.
Rampage.
There's a lot of pinging going on here. So you back, and what do you buy here? Spell pen, boots, and Leandries. I like the Leandries buy. Isn't Annie supposed to go like Morello? Hold on a second. Fuck does Annie go? Isn't it like Morello and then... Yeah, it's mostly Morello. Some people go Ludens, Mobies for roams. You went for the Proto Belt. I think Proto Belt's kind of fancy pants, to be honest. I would drop it. I'm gonna tell you to drop that item. I just can't help but feel like... I just can't help but feel like it's too fancy, dude. Just fucking go Morello. Well... Pretty mobile champs. Whatever. You're okay. Let's just focus on... Let's just not worry too much about the build right now. So you get mid down. Push the wave in. And then you shove and rotate to top. Now hit tower. Now you need to back and do what you just did at bottom. So push in. And yes, go to bottom. I don't like the ult lead onto the Thresh. I would rather you just collapse on these guys. I don't know what the fuck you're doing. The thing is, you don't know who's coming behind the Thresh. But we know the Jax is free. So instead of like ulting a champion who's gonna be tanky a lot of the time, how about just calmly walking behind and getting this Jax kill? Because if you use your ult on him, you're not going to be able to use the ult on somebody important. Ulting a support like this, it's not as important as shutting down the big threat like the Kayn who's built all damage, right? That's the important threat. That's the big problem here. And sure enough, he shows up. You don't have ult to use because you're wasting it on the Thresh. Don't waste it on the Thresh. Just poke the Thresh. If you want to do anything to him, stun him, W, and save your ult so that once this guy shows up, you can try to pop him. Zhonya's isn't a bad buy versus Assassin Kayn, so I don't mind that. You've got to stop. You've got to stop doing this. You can't just ult the first person you see every time. That's not good. Like, how are you gonna kill this guy if you never ult him? That's your job. That's who you've got to kill. Look at his items. He has no HP. He's just full damage. You just keep ulting a support. The support loves that shit in this situation. It's because your ult's on cooldown. You can't kill Jax either. You can't just blow your load on the first person you see without thinking every time. Yeah, I knew Twitch kills us there. Just go back and look at your... There, I think you just kind of get punked by the Kayn ult. I saw what you tried to do. Now here, you're trying to push, but you don't know where Twitch is. You should always be cross-checking, like, who's alive, who's dead. Here, you should just be going bottom because it's safe. You can't do anything right now. You don't have ult. You don't have, like, that's all Annie does. Just play around your ult. If you're sitting here with no HP, no mana, go do something else. Go to bot lane and just get the free farm. You don't have to push into tower. You push into towers, that's how you get fucking clapped. So here, look where you're standing. No ult, you have no response if someone attacks you. Literally none. Plan ahead. I'd rather see you just reset than push in there. Just reset and try again. Kayn goes bottom. Fuck show team up. I think our mana costs are an issue because we didn't get Morellos. Thank you, Professor.
Drop the keys.
Where are you deployed, ma'am? Oh, that country. It's rough. It's a rough country, bro. Alright, so your mechanics need some work, but you're off to a pretty good start. Your farm is great. You get very unlucky with the Kayn, who's either smurfing or just, you know, just shit on you guys. I don't fucking know. But my main takeaway from this replay is that you're not understanding. It's a good building block because your farm is good. But what you need to understand is, like, when you started, you pushed and you started knocking down towers, that was good. When you start just ulting things, that first thing you see every time, not so good. And when you're low and without your ult, or anytime you're without your ult and you keep trying to extend the fight, dude, just reset and control. You need to play like a chess player. You don't get to go, oh, I don't have my ult, and then walk up to somebody and fight them and go, oh, gee golly, I wonder if that was close, you know, like, no. It's, you literally have to control. You make a pick, you press an objective, you reset, your ult's back up, you do it again and again and again, and you protect your lead that way. If you can't, the pretty colors and the shining lights. I get it. You're a newer player. Things are just kind of happening. Everything's just morphing together. The goal in the game is you get the kills, you put the pressure on the objectives, you draw pressure to you, and then you keep yourself alive, you keep your lead up, and then you back and reset and you do it again. But if you keep trying to push into things without your ult, you're gonna get into trouble like you did a lot here. If you keep burning your ult on targets that aren't top priority, you're not controlling. You're just throwing your champion into the wall and hoping that it like sticks. You know, you're just hoping that things work out. You need to think. This game is a thinking game. It's not a button press. You don't just press buttons and win. It looks that way on the surface. Just like with poker, it looks like a simple little game on the surface, but it's actually super fucking complicated, and it's super dependent on what your opponents are doing, thinking, where they're at, their position at the table, how much money they have, how they've been playing, all those things. That's exactly how League plays. If you look around the map and you're seeing all these different conditionals, variables, and things happening, you see Kane with like 4 kills, well, shit. That's the guy that we need to ult. No exceptions. I will put vision down. I will wait for him. I'll try to bait him. I'll try to mind game him. That is what your focus is. This game, you kept ulting a Thresh. Why? He's one in whatever, right? He's garbage. He's a support. You need to protect your teammates. Your teammates are dying to Kane over and over again. That is where your ult and your ignite goes every time. Zoe's skill shots completely, you can navigate those. Twitch, you can navigate him until he gets items, and he's kind of bullshit. And by the way, I have no idea what you banned. No clue. Twitch is up in a low elo game. Jax is up in a low elo game. Kane is up in a low elo game. Zoe, I have no idea what you banned. Literally pick one of these champions and ban them. So, that's all I got for you on this one. It looks like Kane just kind of got out of control, and a lot of that is because of your shot selection. And just remember, like, after you've knocked towers down, you need to think outside the box. Be creative. You get a big pick, you're low, you don't need to push. Just shove the lane. You don't have to hit the tower necessarily. If the lane crashes, that's good. You don't have to hit it. Just put the minions under the tower and then back up. Or run and get minions somewhere where it's safer, where it's not so high risk. Pushing into the fucking tower is high risk. People are going to collapse on you. So, that's what I got for you this time. It was going to be hard regardless. You're playing a champion with no mobility and solo queue. I disagree with LS in a lot of ways, and this is one of them. I don't think Annie's that great. I don't. The best Annie player in the game is like 49% win rate, you know, Diamond 4, whatever the fuck Jared is. If you play that champion 5,000 times and you still won't be able to carry games reliably. So I don't agree. I would rather see you play something that has a little bit more control of the match reliably, like TF, something that'll teach you mid properly, or like a Lux, something that teaches you wave clear. This Annie shit is not as good as he makes it seem to be. That's just my opinion. Hope it helps. Cool. YouTube, what up? It's Neace. No Bullshit Gamer. Hope you like the coaching. Hope it helps you, my friend. I really do. Like, subscribe. This goes on the YouTube channel, and I'll see you for the next one. I'm out. Peace. Cracks, thanks so much. Yeah, I don't love Annie. I think it's a garbage